stop by one of our two great locations, you'll be glad you did. Esposito's Pizza and Pasta, so close to eating at Mom's, but without all the yelling.
This is former WWE superstar Damian Sandow, now known as Aaron Stevens, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Keep it tuned. You're welcome.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Well, I started this dance in my neighborhood. Now everybody's doing it because it feels so good. All you need is a partner that know how to move, and the rest is real easy. Just dig the groove. And when you get yourself started, it's hard to stop. You just go for your partner.
That's the music of WWE Hall of Famer and great, the Junkyard Dog, JYD, as we continue to celebrate Black History Month in February, as we recognize another great black wrestler, and Sylvester Ritter, the real name of JYD, the Junkyard Dog, who unfortunately left us in June of 1998. But he had a great career prior and during the WWE, when it was WWF, of course. One of those guys that just pretty much just won't get his due, even with the network now. He's a guy that regularly sold out the Louisiana Superdome. Pretty much was the first black wrestler to make himself like one of the undisputed top stars of his promotion. He just had so much charisma, so much character. It was just electrifying. WWE kind of dummied him down a little and toned it down, and kind of do what they always do with people, use them not to their greatest potentials, but he was just great. I mean, crawl around on all fours, giving guys headbutts while they're down. I mean, he had tremendous upper body strength. I mean, he would body slam and power slam most of the big guys. I mean, One Man Gang, Kamala, King Kong Bundy. I mean, just guys like this, just super heavyweights, and he just competed with all of them. And he wasn't the biggest guy in the world. He was 6'3". I mean, originally billed at 280, could have probably tipped around 300 late in his career. But, I mean, this guy could match up to anybody pound for pound with the strength. And, he really never got a big run as champion with WWE. And it was kind of head-scratching to figure this out. I mean, he was there during the heyday of the golden era of wrestling with WWF. And you just... I don't understand. I never did understand it, like why they never really put a belt on him. I mean, it was kind of nuts. I mean, if you think about it, he won titles in the Mid-South Atlantic Wrestling, Mid-America. Obviously, he was a Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2012, Stampede Wrestling, United States Wrestling Association, WCW. He got so many awards. Feud of the Year in '82 with Ted DiBiase. And of course, you got some other awards like Worst Feud of the Year versus Ric Flair in '90, and Worst Tag Team of the Year with George Steele in 1986. Pro Wrestling Illustrated ranked him as the most inspirational wrestler of 1980, and ranked him as high as number 51, the top 500 singles wrestlers in 2003. The PWI years. But I mean, he was just so charismatic. I never really understood it. One time Slammy Award winner. I mean, he had an awesome, array of theme musics, but never a WWE title, never tag team, Intercontinental, heavyweight, nothing. It was just very confusing. But regardless of the situation, I mean, the Junkyard Dog was one of the best of his era, and should absolutely be, deserving of his Hall of Fame, which he was inducted into the WWE's Hall of Fame in 2004. So, once again, we'd like to recognize the Junkyard Dog as one of the greatest black wrestlers of all time here in Black History Month.
Go for your partners, you know what? And then your G-R-A-B-T-H-E-F-T-A-K-S. Oh, grab them cakes. Grab them cakes. We don't care what it takes. Grab them cakes.
To see my eyes and all I was told I should see. Opinions not mine, the person that
Once again, I want to thank Ken Shamrock for coming in and doing the interview with us, courtesy of MZ Promotions. Thank you to Dave Mooch for setting it up. You can catch them both at Wrestlecon this April. Also, check out MZ Promotions' other signings, including William Regal at Big Event this March 10th. I ask that you all please help control the nitwit population and have your friends spayed or neutered. I want to thank all my sponsors, and once again, next week we'll have a show and we'll honor another black wrestler here in Black History Month, in the month of February. As we close out the month, we get ready for Big Event number 14 in New York, where we'll have Tessa Blanchard, Molly Holly, and WWE Hall of Famer Alundra Blaze, also known as Medusa. So folks, have a great rest of your week. We'll be talking to you real soon. Check out D365promotions.com for everything you need in pre-sales, the radio show, and news, including March 10th's Warriors of Wrestling show and Triple Threat as Nikki Adams defends her women's title against Tessa Blanchard and Rachel Ellering.